what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back, finally, to the United States National Team career. Now, when I last took this team over in FIFA 15, we had just come off of a very good World Cup run. I'd say morale for this team was at an all-time high. I mean, the future looked very, very bright for this team. This time around, it's not so much. I mean, it's just been, I'd say it's been all downhill since the World Cup, honestly. Some bad performances in friendlies leading up to the Gold Cup, in which we took third, which by our standards was not good enough. I mean, it just wasn't good enough. We won the previous Gold Cup. We were hoping for at least, make it to the finals and give ourselves another chance at a repeat performance in that competition. It didn't happen. And then we went into the one-game playoff to make it to the Confederations Cup against Mexico, and we lost that. So it's been a bad stretch for this squad, and now I'm taking over, hopefully to bring us back to that former glory that we found in FIFA 15, where we won a World Cup. It was a great run with that team, some magical performances in that competition, especially in that World Cup. Hopefully we can do something similar to that in this one. And actually, I'm taking this team over. We haven't even made it to the Gold Cup yet, so hopefully I can cut off that bad run of form before it even starts. And in this game, it's not even the Gold Cup, it's the South America Cup, which is a combination of both the Gold Cup and the Copa America. So all the teams from South America are in this competition as well, making it much, much more difficult. So we'll have to see how that goes. And on top of that, I don't have a single friendly before we go into the South America Cup. We are literally, the first thing we're going to do is select our squad for the South America Cup. I haven't used any of these players, I don't think, not even one of them, with the exception of Yedlin, in FIFA 16. So this could get a bit interesting. Hopefully the learning curve won't be too steep, but we'll have to see how it goes. Let's get in and select our squad. Alright, so here is the team that I have selected to take into our first tournament. And again, I really haven't worked out, tactics or formations or anything. I'm just going with what in my head what I think will be the best squad, and right off the bat, I think we're going to start out with a 4-4-2 of some nature. I don't know if we're going to use a center attacking mid or if it's going to be a flat 4-4-2. I haven't really worked that out yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to go with 4 midfielders to start off with. So here is the team. We've got Tim Howard, Brad Guzan, and Bill Hamid in goal. In the defense, we're actually looking fairly good. I mean, last time around, defense was a problem on this team, but now we're actually looking pretty good. It's going to be John Brooks, Jeff Cameron, Omar Gonzalez, Matt Beasler, and Matt Miazga to start things off with at center back. The right backs are going to be DeAndre Yedlin, of course, and Timmy Chandler. And then left back is probably our weakest position. I'm going to go with Robbie Rogers to start off with. And then a guy that performed very, very well for Portland last year, Jorge Villafana. He was very good, very, very good for them. Hopefully he can come in. He'll grow a little bit. He's still pretty young. Hopefully he'll be our left back of the future, but right now we got a lot of guys rated between 66 and 69 that could step up. Hopefully one of them does grow a lot and we can use them at left back. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at a platoon situation probably. In the midfield and attack, of course we have Michael Bradley, the centerpiece of the midfield, the orchestrator, the maestro. He gets everything done going forward and back. He's the cornerstone of this team right now. We also have Fabian Johnson, Darlington Nagbe, which he's the main reason I waited so long to start this career. I wanted him to get cap tied to the United States. He now has and is available for selection. He's a huge upgrade. He's going to be a huge asset to this squad. We also have Alejandro Bedoya, Benny Feilhaber, who is a very underrated player. I think he's a very, very quality midfielder. I don't know why he doesn't get more calls for the United States. I think he definitely deserves it. Also, Will Trapp and Giassi Zardes. In the striker positions, it's Dempsey, Johansson, and Altidore. Altidore didn't get much run for me last time around, and that's because pace killed. Pace was king in FIFA 15. This year, not so much. I love myself a big, strong striker now in FIFA 16. He's definitely got a spot now. And then we have Graham Zusi rounding out the squad. Mr. Versatility. He gets it done, plays everywhere. I love having Zusi in the team. And as if my job is not hard enough, not having a single friendly to test this squad out with before we hit the tournament, right before the competition's about to start, Graham Zusi, Mr. Versatility, picks up a torn hamstring. He's going to be out. We have to replace him. I'm going to go ahead and pick Mix Discaru to replace him. I thought about Dax McCarty, who had a great year for New York Red Bulls, but I like Mix Discaru just a little bit. He's gone down a lot since FIFA 15. He's actually taken quite a hit in his overall, but I still like him as a player. He's now in the squad. So here are the groups for the South America Cup. There are 3 groups. The top 2 teams from each group automatically advance, and then 2 third-place teams also get a spot in the knockout stages. Group A is Argentina, Ecuador, Mexico, and Venezuela. Group B is Chile, Uruguay, Bolivia, and Paraguay. And then our group, Group C, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and the United States. I would say we got the toughest group. Brazil and Colombia. Peru isn't even all that bad, and then us. I'm not 100% sure we're going to be able to get out of this group. This is going to be very, very difficult. Alright, the first game up is going to be against Colombia, and here is the formation and the lineup I have chosen for this game. I really like it a lot, actually. We got Altidore up top with Dempsey in behind him playing more of a center forward playmaker role, which I really like Dempsey in, more so than a striker spot. I think he's better in that playmaking position. In the midfield, it's Zardes, Bradley, Feilhaber, and Nagbe. And then across the back, it's Rogers, Brooks, Cameron, Yedlin with Tim Howard in goal. Let's see what we can do. This is going to be a very, very big first test for us against Colombia. Here is what Colombia is rolling out there against us. And how many attacking options can you possibly fit into one side? They got James Rodriguez playing CDM, which is an interesting option. They also have Cuadrado. They've got Guarin, they've got Falcao, they got Jackson Martinez. You know the Colombian stars. I mean, they're stacked. All right, here we go. Kickoff in our first match, and it's a competitive one, and it's against Colombia. Maybe the only saving grace here is that we're at CenturyLink Field. And you know I know how to play at CenturyLink, so maybe there's a bit of hope for us in this one. If there is, that would be it. There we go, that's not bad. Feilhaber, good ball roll. Play that space, Nagbe. Come on, Nagbe. There you go. Play it in the middle. There's a shot. Oh, it's right at Ospina. But that's a great start. I could ask for nothing more from a start like that. That was beautiful. All right, we have a corner early in this thing. And for the first 5 minutes at least, we're kind of dominating. I got to say, there's a man in there. That was to the wrong man. But it falls to the edge. No, it's Jeff Cameron. Everything's blocked. Cameron win it. He does. It's Altidore. Altidore, can you have it? It's blocked again. It falls to... Nagbe is blocked. Give me a break. There, falls to Altidore. Altidore scores! Oh, baby, we are all over Colombia. They blocked about 6 shots in a row. I think my voice went supersonic right there, but we're winning against Colombia. God, I love playing at CenturyLink. Look how many shots they blocked before we finally got an opportunity. And who gets the first assist of this career? It's Darlington Nagbe. Yeah, he's a Portland guy. I hate playing against him, but my God, is he going to be a huge asset for the United States, both in this series and in real life. When he's wearing the stars and stripes, I love the guy. All right. So, 1-0 over Colombia to start things off with, and this now is their first real possession. Let's go, boys. Let's do this. Oh, that was an interesting ball. That was definitely an interesting ball. Altidore's through. Altidore scores, but he was offsides. Oh, man. Altidore's looking lively. I am really liking him up top. He was just not quite back on sides when I played it. But it was a hell of a finish. There's a whistle for halftime. That was a pretty good first half from us. A couple of sketchy moments at the back. We almost gave up a couple of goals in there, but we're holding firm. I say we're neck and neck. We're definitely in this game against Colombia, and we've got the lead. All right, Feilhaber. Get that ball into Altidore. Altidore back. Nope, that's not where I wanted it to go. Oh my God, that was such a beautiful ball from Bradley. I just couldn't quite capitalize on it. So with 30 minutes left, we're going to make some tactical subs. Fabian Johnson's going to come on in the left mid spot for Zardes. Dempsey also comes out. We're going to move and switch formations to one with a CDM, and we're bringing on Will Trapp. We're looking to lock this thing down. Come on, Tim. No! I didn't think there was any way. Tim Howard just got caught in no man's land. All of that defense and great play, and it's all for naught. Like, what the heck just happened, you guys? What was Tim Howard doing? He just stood there as the ball floated over his head. Unbelievable. Come on, that is just the worst way to go. All right, there's 15 minutes left. And now it's a 1-1 game. I really was hoping to come out of here with 3 points. That would have been a great start to this career and a great start for this tournament as well. Just looking like maybe that's not going to happen now. We get that ball up to Bradley. Bradley, hold that up. There's a man in here. It's Will Trapp. There's actually a man out here as well. Nagbe. Nagbe, can you find a spot? How did Ospina make that save? That was such a great shot. There we go. Play it through. Nagbe. Nagbe gets around. Nagbe fires. Nagbe scores! Darlington freaking Nagbe. What I say, was he not a huge asset to this team? We haven't had a decent attack since that we scored that goal, and now we just turned it back on. Like, it's like a light switch. We just flipped the switch. We're back on the attack, and we're back in front. Oh my god, this has been crazy. If this is any indication of what's to come in this series, I'm not sure my heart can handle it. Oh, Altidore. Altidore just picked it. Come on, Altidore. You don't have the pace. Ref, that's a foul. Doesn't matter. Bradley's through. Finish it, Michael Bradley. He does. It's 3-1 over Colombia, and that's huge for goal differential. We're going to win our first game, boys. Dang, that was a close match, though. Holy crap. There is the final whistle. A 3-1 win and a nail-biter over Colombia. Wow. I mean, at the end, Colombia just got their tactics all wrong. I don't know what the heck they were doing, but after they got that goal, they did some weird stuff, and we just took it to them. We just jumped all over them, and we scored 2 in the end, and hey, we got to win. That's all that matters. We got to win. So here are the player ratings from that last game, and absolutely man of the match, Darlington Nagbe. What a spectacular game he had. Honorable mention goes to Josie Altidore, who had an equally fantastic game. Both of them played very, very well, but definitely Darlington Nagbe was the star of that one. He played so freaking well. On the other side, though, I gotta say, Jesse Zardes was very underwhelming. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start Fabian Johnson on that left midfield spot from now on. I didn't have any problem with the formation. I think we're gonna roll with that formation, that 4-4-1-1 going forward for at least the rest of this tournament, or until it's no longer effective, but that was a very, very good first game for us. Alright, that is going to do it for the first episode with the United States national team. When we come back, our first game up is going to be against Brazil. I mean, talking about throwing us right into the fire. Colombia, then Brazil, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, last time I had this career series going, Brazil was easily the most difficult team that I played. They're so good. The pace in the midfield absolutely killed me, but you know, I think I got a pretty good idea of how to play against them, but, you know, we'll switch up the tactics maybe. We'll do some different things, but I'm liking our odds going forward. That performance against Colombia gave me a lot of confidence in this team, so we'll see what happens, but that's going to do it for this one. If you had as much fun as I did and you're excited for the return of this series, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back with some more stars and stripes. See ya.